Yes, it only went to 1. Yeah, that's hell of it.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're down here at in Henderson, Nevada. We are right now in front of the Henderson Detention Center. Several of us guys came over today to visit the some of the political prisoners here that are on trial right now. And we got to visit Stephen Stewart today, and Ricky Loveland are the two that I visited with. And we had Brand Thornton down here. We had another gentleman, Dwayne, from over in Idaho. And Neil Wampler came over and visited also today with some of the guys, and David Zion Brugger from over in Portland. We had some great visits today. I know Eric Parker got visited from his wife, and Todd Engel didn't want any visits today because he's got family coming in this weekend, and he's reserving those visits for his family. But Stephen Stewart, I talked to him the longest. We had a great talk this morning. He said one of the things he's told me that he didn't buy any commissary this week for next week because he's saving his money for when he gets out, that he has some extra cash. And he did not want to waste his money on the commissary because he feels so good about this case. He knows that he's going to be walking out of here in about a week when the jurors find him not guilty. So it was pretty uplifting to get to talk to him, to uplift our spirits, and we're hoping we did the same for him. He looked very high in spirits. He was so excited about the testimonies yesterday given by Eric Parker, and he was just overjoyed and excited. We talked for quite some time about the testimony and some of the things that were brought in. He seemed overjoyed by what the jurors got to listen to and some of the things that got hid from the jurors for this past 7 weeks up until now. So things are looking really good. We are going to go visit guys out in Pahrump tomorrow on Saturday. If there's anybody in the area that wants to ride out with me, they're welcome to. We'll probably be leaving Las Vegas sometime around 7 o'clock in the morning to head that away, and we'll try to get some clergy visits out there. Anybody who goes out there, be careful and courteous of the family, because if you take a visit, some of them can't get visits from their family. So I know some of the Bundys are trying to reserve their time for the family for when they go out there, so especially like Ammon Bundy. But we're going to go visit some of the guys that hopefully don't normally get visits. And other than that, we don't have a lot to say. We just wanted to give you a quick update on what we were saying and what we're doing out here. I got Neil here. He was on the other side of the camera. At least there you can tell hi to everybody. He got to visit. You got to visit Ricky, didn't you?
That's right, yeah, Rick. And I want to say that all admiration and respect has to go to these guys who stood on principle and courageously decided to fight it out all the way. Rick, I told that to Rick. I gave him my admiration, and what he said back to me is, I didn't commit any crime, and I'm not going to knuckle under these people. For you wonderful PMP gals, the Patriot Mail Project, please keep the mail coming in. They say that's meant a whole lot to them to have this. So we're here for the fight. We're here where the action is. We're going to stay and see it all through ourselves. So as many of you can possibly come to give your support, much appreciated. This is where the real thrill is, folks. Being here right where the fight is, and the wonderful camaraderie we have. Please come on over.
Witnessing all the tyranny firsthand here. Neil's been a great patriot all along. He's been all over. He's witnessed it all firsthand, and he's also was one of the main ones that got found not guilty there in Portland back in last October. So it's been an honor standing with him. And Jeff Banta was in court yesterday, and just being around these great guys that have walked the walk and went through these trials is awesome to just have these guys to look up to. So, and I know they don't mean nothing by it. They don't like that. They just did what they thought was right for the American people. So thanks again. I'm just trying to keep this short, trying to give you a quick update on what we're doing. We'll try to do another update tomorrow when we're out there in Pahrump, just to tell you what the guys are doing and how we're after some visits and things like that. But thanks again for joining us, and we'll try to be back tomorrow. Thanks again, and God bless. Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're out here at the Pahrump Detention Center, and we've been visiting guys this morning. And it's a little windy out here, so hopefully it's not too windy that you can't hear us. Try to get you some updates on what we did here today. We had some awesome visits today. I think we visited every guy in here that was available to visit today. We did not visit Ryan Payne or Ammon Bundy or Ryan Bundy. Them three are in solitary confinement, and we did not even ask for visits today due to some of the circumstances there. But we tried to visit everyone else, and we did. 4 of us came out from Las Vegas this morning, and we'll kind of give you different stories of what they've told us today, but I'll name out all the names we visited. And we visited Jason Woods, Pete Santilli, Cliven Bundy, Dave Bundy, and Mel Bundy, Joseph O'Shaughnessy, and Jerry DeLoomis. We visited all 7 of these gentlemen here, and we had some awesome visits. We kind of played musical chairs as we visited with them and talked to them. And all of these visits were done on clergy visits, so it doesn't take away any visits from anyone else coming over here or family. And we made sure that was clear. The staff today was very courteous to us, so we was thankful for that. And they gave us pretty much free range to move around and talk, and I think we had some pretty good visits.
Had a great visit.
We have Dwayne here.
Dwayne Clemens,
Clemens,
yes.
Here from Idaho, and so you went out to Henderson yesterday too.
Yes, to the detention center out there. We suspected out there would be able to serve as clergy, but out here we actually got to register as clergy. I was excited to be able to serve as clergy, and then afterwards, John informed me that it's an unpaid clergy, a little disappointing, and so, but I bit my tongue. I did get to visit with 4 of the people out here, 4 of the inmates, and it was delightful to meet with them. The very first I got to speak with was Cliven Bundy. What a pleasure to see Cliven. Not in that setting, but to be able to talk with him. I did have to get serious with him. I admonished him right off the bat that he needed to quit laying around on his fanny. There was cows to feed, and there were some irrigation to get done, and this vacation is about time to be over. He agreed with me. He was ready to go back, start doing a little ranching. And then we had a good talk about his family, how they're doing, and about the court case. It reminded me that his whole defense is about a 15-second defense, and that is Southern Nevada, or Clark County is Clark County lands. It's not federal lands. The people there prosecuting him and taking him to arrest have no authority to do that. And that is really the crux of the situation. They are out of their jurisdiction. Also had a chance to meet with 2 of his good sons, Mel and Dave. Good spirits. These men are glad to see him in such good spirits. Had a good talk with them, and then I also got to speak with Jerry DeLoomis, a veteran and a good man. What he's doing in there, I don't know. I showed up 2 days after his stand up, and then he still went in jail.
I know Jerry DeLoomis told me he loved New Hampshire. Out here is horrible, so I have to give a short warning. It is blowing pretty hard, and I don't have any protection for the camera today. We kind of forgot some of that stuff back in Las Vegas, so we'll kind of wrap it up pretty quickly, give you as best we can, or talk loud here. Hopefully, can I still hear anything or no? It's probably hard to tell, but we promised a good friend of Jason Woods that we would visit Jason today. And we did. We had a good long talk with him. He was in high spirits. It was a very good visit, I got to say. I told Susan DeLoomis I would also visit Jerry, her husband, and I did that also. And I know several of us got to talk with him. So we had some really good, enjoyable visit today. I also showed Jerry the citizen handbook that his wife had sent us 450 of those to pass out, and we're still passing out those. We still got some. We haven't gave them all away just yet. And so he was all excited. One thing Jerry said too is that his wife plays the live streams that we do here over the phone so he can hear them in the jail. He said that's always important to listen to. So he's been listening to our live stream.
Well, that's great.
And
yeah, Jerry mentioned to me that he wanted to get word back to his wife. You know, he's thinking about her, loved her, and was concerned about her. He said he has not been able to visit with her because they take care of one of their mothers back there, and so she's not able to travel out here. So he has not seen his wife since he's been in here.
That's about as far across the country as you can get. She's on the East Coast, and he's way out here, so it's been a strain on them. And but they're still standing strong, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
so
he was upbeat today.
He really was. He's got a great wife, and I know Susan supports him 100%.
You know, it's surprising they don't even regret the time they're in here. You know, the cause that they're here.
So we're back on here. We got cut off here. We've got some bad wind out here, so it's real hard to be on here. But anyway, we had some great visits. We visited with 7 of the guys. We even brought Neil Wampler here. We want to get him in the camera real quick, if you don't mind. And so at least we'll get him in here. But Neil visited the guys also.
Yes.
One thing when we tell them about you being here. Yeah. So Neil actually was here in Pahrump a short time after his arrest. They transferred him here. So we didn't say much about that here at the jail.
we didn't mention
but
it.
he definitely was here in Pahrump a short time being held as a prisoner too. And as we know, he got found not guilty over in Oregon. Yeah. So go ahead, Neil.
Yeah, I went in there with ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. But the guys in here want to extend a very special thank you to all you Patriot Mail people who've been sending in those letters and everything. It's made all the difference in the world to keep their spirits up and their morale up. Joe Shaughnessy especially wanted to thank all you guys. And please keep the letters and mails coming. This experience in this fight has been so magnificent, being with these wonderful people. I wish to urge all the people across the country, if you can possibly make it, join us here in Nevada for the trial. There are 3 trials. We're only in the first one now. There's a third one, a second one, and a third one. So there's plenty of opportunity to come out here and show support if you can make some plans ahead. Please try to make it. It's a wonderful experience. It enriched my life beyond measure. Thank you.
Eric Parker, actually Pete Santilli wanted me to say a few things too. He said, number 1, everyone keep praying and pray harder. We all need your prayers. We need the prayers out here. We need the prayers inside for these guys. And this is a message from Pete personally, and he asked me to say this. He said one thing is Eric Parker shouldn't bear the full burden of the government alone. He feels really strong about Eric Parker. He said he loves Eric Parker. He's a great brother. And he feels that Eric Parker's sharing this whole burden right now. He said that this burden of having to testify on his own behalf and what he's going through, it's unimaginable. And he says this entire indictment is a total fraud. So these are some things that Pete Santilli wanted me to share with everyone. Other than that, can you think of anything else?
I was able to listen to Eric Parker's testimony, and it was the only testimony of this whole standoff that depicted anything realistically what went on out there at the Bundys. I mean, you'd think that you'd really be able to hear the whole thing. The jury, the only place they've heard from so far has been Eric Parker. He's done an excellent job. I was certainly impressed with that young man.
Yes. I know the wind's horrible. We're going to shut down early here. We'll have you some more live streams for sure on Monday. I don't know if you can tell it out here, but the wind is really blowing bad. So it's probably hard to hear us. Thanks again for joining us. Thanks for all your support.
The wind's not that bad. You must be from Montana. This is a wild wind.
This is wild. So it's probably blowing about 20 miles an hour instead of 80. Well, thanks again, everyone. God bless, and we'll see you Monday morning.
Here with John Lamb. Today we're working on 2 live streams at the same time. So you've got Staff Sergeant Mo's Facebook page and you got John Lamb's Facebook page, both going live at the same time. 2 cameras today. So get these spread far and wide because we've got some important messages to send to you. We've got court tomorrow, Monday morning at 08:30 here in Nevada, down there at the U.S. District Courthouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let me tell you, Eric Parker's going to finish his testimony with he's under the cross-examination right now with prosecution. He is going to finish his testimony there, and most likely there will be, what is that, a counter or re-examination? Redirect.
And then it can also go into recross. I've seen it happen twice in the courtroom, that they've done cross-examination 2 times and redirect 2 times. So
yep, so we have that, and then we'll see Todd Engel take the stand here in the next coming days. Listen, if you haven't planned on coming here yet, if you're planning on coming here, we can't wait to see you. Anybody, everybody, hello, get here, lottie-dottie. If you have not made plans to get here and support these good men that are innocent and show your support, just showing your support. We're not asking for trouble. We're not asking for protests of volumes. We're asking for you to elevate your own voices against these atrocities, to be a witness, observe, and possibly even do your own report similar to this right now. It's that easy. We got a cell phone, a Facebook page, and you use your own page and you tell the truth as you see it. That's what we're asking here. Support these people right here. Their family members, their loved ones need our love too. We need to show that. Just like when the Bundys did their call to action and called for you, I am calling for you here now, Sons of Liberty. So we're here today to give you some good updates too.
So tomorrow at noon, we're going to do the Jericho March. You don't want to miss out on this. We did this in Portland. This is going to be a great time for everybody to get together. Bring your flags, bring some signs, bring a friend, and we're going to march around the courthouse tomorrow at noon during the lunch break. It's usually a very short time because the time we get out of the courtroom, grab a bite to eat, do a live stream or whatever, it's really short time. So be there right at noon so you can join us. All of us are going to be there. There's people from all over. We've even got Ollie here, all the way from Colorado. And he came in and seen political prisoners today. We've seen quite a few of the guys. We've seen Ryan Payne, Pete Santilli again.
And we got Lindsay also, who brought Ollie.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Right here. She's been #1 supporter for Joe Robertson in Montana. Right here with all the information. She has been absolutely impeccable, amazing.
Free Joe Robertson.
Free Joe Robertson.
Freedom!
Free the Hammonds. Amen.
So,
Amen.
What do you have to say?
If you're not able to physically come stand in prayer and witness to the court, we ask that you join the social media event. I'll make sure the link is on these live streams. And the social media event is Facebook and or Twitter. Making sure we're emailing, faxing, and calling anyone who has an ear to listen to the injustice that is going on. You can Liberty from home, and we have about 100 people actively doing it for Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday. I would say we need 500 people online actively doing something from home. Even if it's 10 minutes a day, it matters. You as one person matters in this fight for liberty.
And before we go any further, just because we're not used to our cameras being so far back, how's the volumes? Is the audience hearing us okay? They hearing us okay over there, Bran?
I'm not seeing any complaints.
And no complaints. All right.
It looks
All
good.
right. If you guys are having any sound complaints, just let us know. We'll make them get closer. But I just wanted to double check that.
There's no wind out here today.
No wind.
Yesterday when I was out here, the wind was blowing horribly. I couldn't hardly hear somebody standing just a few feet away. But today we got to see a lot of the guys. We've seen almost all of them again. We even got to see Ryan Payne. He's out of solitary confinement.
Just as of yesterday, he's doing.
Ryan Bundy out of solitary also.
Ryan Bundy came out of solitary.
Came out of solitary just to visit us.
Just to visit us. Just to visit us. And then we've got Cliven Bundy, who was there. Pete Santilli. Micah's being visited with right now. Who else did we see?
Jerry DeLumis.
Jerry
DeLumis had a message for everyone who's praying and writing him. Thank you guys very, very much. He was most of the guys were all smiles.
Okay, my turn.
Their spirits
it's
are high.
Ollie's turn.
Okay, my turn.
Get ready
the
here.
camera's closer to Ollie
Right.
so he doesn't have to shout.
I called in and I've talked to Pete Santilli and Deb Jordan for at least 4 years. Today, Mo introduced me to Deb Jordan and I talked to Pete over the monitor. I wish it had been eyeball to eyeball. I have been in many jails, but this is the first jail that I had fun. And I'm sort of confused.
I wasn't
They
sure if I
used
was
to
getting
take
out.
the cop would take your driver's license. You'd go talk to the then you go to jail. Now you go to the jail, give them your driver's license, talk to a few people. They give your driver's license back, and you go get something to eat. So I'll tell you what, we're having fun down here. It is very serious, but I have been the clown today. I've been the entertainer today,
Yes.
and I've had some people in stitches. So
Yes, he has.
We need everybody here.
And guess what? You're on TV right now.
And all he says, we can go to karaoke as long as we conduct our strip search first.
Yeah,
That's
these
all.
guys got to do their strip search first, and they come listen to me say that.
Tyranny.
That guy was sitting there and says, "I know you was on TV."
Hey, I need a serious moment too, and I didn't want to go too much further before if we get a message from Pete Santilli. Listen, he says that he wants you to know this. He wants me to tell you guys this, and we're going to do some more research on this and things like that. But I know Pete Santilli, I know Deb Jordan, so listen up. We have documented proof that this indictment is a fraud. He says, I want us to stop us. The reason why, he says, the reason why they feel the indictment and the frauds were implemented to create this indictment against them, it was to stop them. And this is referring to the Bundy Ranch specifically. I wouldn't doubt it was the same reason for Oregon. To stop them from getting political support, like from your legislatures, your politicians, your local politicians here, and Nevada politicians. They were trying to censor you by falsely providing documentation, where they have the documentation, falsely providing indictment to keep you from supporting your citizens here in Nevada. They wanted to keep you politicians from supporting your own ranchers, your own innocent Americans. They wanted to keep you out of it by making them look bad and creating this false indictment. You need to look into that, politicians,
And that
because
worked, because of 408B.
it worked. It worked.
It basically went down in flames.
Yep.
They said they had all the support from the state legislatures, and that would have given control over the land back to the state.
Back to the state. So then they created this environment that not only ended up charging innocent Americans, but they stopped you from doing your job. Are you hearing me right now? They stopped you politicians from doing your job to get your land back under control of your state here in Nevada. That's what the feds did to you. They hoodwinked you.
It's a political hatchet job.
Okay.
Joe Robertson's indictment was not even signed by the foreman of the grand jury.
If you're a politician, see Peter Thomas Santilli here at I'm not in Inverness. I'm sorry, I'm used to the Oregon.
Nevada
prison.
Southern Detention Center.
Thank you. The Nevada Southern Detention Center. Come see Peter Santilli and visit with him. There is documented evidence that this indictment was false, and it was to hoodwink you. All right, let's move on. About the updates and visits. We had awesome visits, didn't we?
Yes.
We visited
Oh my
pretty
God.
much everyone over there at Henderson on Friday. We've also got everyone visited here in the last 2 days, like some of them a couple, 2 or 3 times, by either family members or other people that came around. So everyone got visits the last 3 days. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Some long days. We've got to drive almost 2 hours back to Las Vegas. So it's not an easy chore to get back and forth over here for everyone. But we had a great crowd out here today. There's still some of them in the jail over there visiting. And we're about to wrap it up for the day.
Yeah, Joe O'Shaughnessy was another one we saw. I'm not sure if I do his name. His daughter's birthday's coming up. We're going to get an address out privately in PMs for his daughter, so that we could do the same thing we did last year for his daughter and get her birthday card sent to her.
Joe O'Shaughnessy's
Joe O'Shaughnessy's
daughter's
birthday.
I'll
Yeah.
repeat that. Last year we had to do this for someone's daughter because they're still locked up in a place
Yeah.
like this.
And then
Like
who else's son's birthday is today?
My son.
Oh, your son?
My son's birthday's on the 22nd, not
Okay,
today.
okay.
Yeah.
So Eric
So, yeah,
Parker
look
and
at
Andrea
that.
Parker's sons on the 22nd.
We're hoping to have his dad home for his birthday this year, so we're really hoping for that.
Yeah.
I also wanted to say, if you can't get down here on Monday for the walk, we're going to do it Tuesday. We're going to do it Wednesday. When the jury goes in for deliberation, we're going to do it all day long out here. So get here because we could use some more flags.
What day is Eric's birthday?
Eric's birthday isn't until August, but his son's birthday is on the 22nd.
Okay, August what's on too?
8th.
August 8th, okay.
Alright, so, you guys,
That's about all we have for
Yeah.
you today. Be down there at the courthouse tomorrow
want to see more
by
of it.
8:30 for sure to get in the
And
courtroom.
mainstream media, you are invited. But do your due diligence, do your duty.
We
Last
might
line
need
of
a-
defense.
You might need a media team out there
Yeah.
who can't come here to make the phone calls to get the media to show up for
That's
us.
right.
So be on the lookout for that on that Facebook event.
Nevada locals, call your media people now. Call them now, let them know what's coming. Let them know and tell them they should get down to the U.S. District Courthouse in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. Goodness, my heart.
At noon for our Jericho march around at noon tomorrow. So let's see if we can't get some of our media down there. I want to thank everyone that has come. We've had people come from all over the place, and I want to thank all of you for watching, spreading the information, because that is really important as well. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone here, for coming down to support us.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Spread, share,
Look up
make this
there
go
at the
viral.
Beautiful mountain before we exit. We do have beautiful.
Got a lot of
mountains in
people
Southern
that
Nevada.
follow you very quickly. I was like,
Now Brad's got control of my live Facebook.
Look, I told you I
Brad's in
need a
charge.
haircut. Somebody told me I need a haircut on a message here.
You got my Facebook page?
Says, just an other friend, you need a haircut.
character.